today is December 2nd, 2020, second day of December, in this beautiful year of 2020, the year of clarity. We got the vision so perfect. And this is the home stretch. So as we reflect this year, I know it's common throughout this year to say, forget this year. This is the worst year ever. But I would say since we have been living it, we need to learn from it. There are things to take away from this year as we continue to endure, because we haven't crossed the finish line yet. And I'm pretty sure that there will be more that will be plucked off these last 30 days of this year. So many won't make it out of 2020. So I'm watching my back and my front, using that 40 water reference again, which I must go ahead and say, the relevance of E40 was established last night on BBC World News, in which the prominent doctor that was attempting to educate us on the coronavirus, on the truths and the myths, she was teaching on BBC World News the truths and the myths with E40 some choices playing in the background. She was shaking her head with the responses that 40 Water was giving in the song. Yep. She was shaking yes. Nope. And nope. She was shaking no. Yep. And this was a middle-aged white lady, one of the top doctors in the world. So she knows the relevance of 40 Water. And I know we mentioned it yesterday, and that it was just substantiated last night with that call. But back to 2020. 2020. We need to learn from it. We need to endure, because we need to make it to the other side. But also, let's reflect. What can we learn? What have we learned? What have we been going through? What is this place? Where are we now? So this is December, and we're somewhat reflective, because this is the end of the year closeout, and just because it's not been the best year in terms of normalcy doesn't mean that we can't learn from what we've experienced. And I noticed something just the other day that's never happened in the almost definite, almost 400 years of existence. My calculations serve me correctly. Harvard University was started in 1636. And just this year, 2020, is the first year that the students have ever elected a Black man as student body president. So the students of Harvard this year, 2020, in this pandemic year, elected a Black man, a Black student, as student body president. The Black president, President Harris, Harvard's campus, is a native of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And that's a great thing. Louis Black did get my attention. And he was talking about the halftime show of one of those Super Bowls a long, long time ago. Because, I'm so happy for this young man. But Louis Black did get my attention on one of his stand-up comedy routines. And you talking about that Janet Jackson halftime show. He said he was just captured by those Janet Jackson dancers, those performers alongside of Janet Jackson. And he said one thing that just came to his mind, he couldn't avoid it, was thinking about those Janet Jackson dancers. He said he just thought about the question. He couldn't shake it. What sex are they? He said he couldn't tell if they were males, females, homosexuals, straight. He said he knew they pretty much knew they weren't straight, but he didn't really think they was homosexual. But he couldn't tell exactly what they were, because he knew they weren't normal. So with this young man, congratulations to him. and freedom and equality for everybody. I will just say, and I'm not picking, you just got to be prepared to answer questions in 2020. Because in 2020, this is what I've learned. You will be accepted no matter who you are, but you're going to have to take a stance and tell us who you are. So this young man from Hattiesburg, I had a similar question when I just saw him, and talking. Like, man, where do you stand? Just tell us the truth, so we can just go ahead and accept you. And, we don't have to just allow this elephant, like on my hat today, we don't have to allow this elephant to just stand in the room. There's an elephant in the room with this guy. So just tell us where you stand, so we'll just know, because people love to know. The president was just elected, and President Trump was asked several questions, and President-elect Joe Biden was asked several questions. Not that we'll be, condemning you or anything of that sort, but people just need to know right now where you stand. Not to ostracize you, but people like to know so we can understand your way of thinking. The way that you live in your world. So help educate us by being honest. And those were some of the questions that popped in my head. So big shout out to Louis Black. If you don't know anything about classic comedians, Louis Black will get you to laugh. So another shout out today, and this one is going out to Louis Black, because he helped me put my mind around the great accomplishment, of 400 years in the making. I guess a little more closely, 384 years in the making. A black man, a black student, is a student body president at Harvard. Now, we did say yesterday that some things have significance, and so does this hat. Now, yesterday's hat, the significance was Doria. It had the D. It has the D on it. Now, this hat here, the significance of this hat, this is almost like the revolution will not be televised, because I cannot tell you the true significance. Sometimes people will tell you some of the truth, but they don't tell you all the truth. So I'll just tell you right now, I'm not telling you the true significance of this hat without permission, and I have not gained permission to tell you the true significance of this hat. But it is green, and it does have a white elephant on it. And in some realm, somewhere, a little closer to where I can reveal, the elephant, I believe the word is acronym. Elephant is an acronym for everyone loses every penny. Have a nice time. So that's two sentences. E for everyone, L for loses, E for every, P for penny, H for have, A for A, N for nice, and T for time. So it's two sentences. Everyone loses every penny. Have a nice time. So never get too full of yourself. If you're balling, just go ahead and ball. But please understand, there's a hole that they stick all the humans in. And once they stick you in that hole, whatever you had before they put you in there, you're not taking it to where you're going. Because everyone loses every penny. So you might as well keep that smile on your face and have a nice time while you have a chance. Because, here today, gone tomorrow. I don't like talking about it and not being about it. So as we wrap it up, here we go really quickly. I did mention that we were balling in the slippers, the Charlotte Hornet slippers. I did not show them to you. So we definitely out of slippers, and the weather outside is frightful, but in here is so delightful. We did mention the Charlotte Hornets license plate. I hope you can see it. Go team. Go Hornets. Yeah, I hope you can see that. Officially licensed. This wasn't a card off the pirate ship. This is an officially licensed gear. And I did call it a survival kit at first. I know I showed you the gloves, but I called it a survival kit for a reason. Because not only do we have the gloves, we also got the mask. The Charlotte Hornets mask. So we got mask and gloves I was talking about these parts yesterday, but wasn't being about it. So I show you those 3 extra things, showed you the license plate, showed you the gloves, showed you the slippers. So now you understand. One correction from yesterday, this is it. I'm not like baby at this point, I didn't reveal that side yet. We'll get to baby later. I'm more like Manny Fresh, because that was Manny Fresh who said, what else we got? What else we got? What else we got? So as we were going through the packages, that was a Manny Fresh quote and not a baby quote. So, both of them big time, and that's what we are. Enjoy your day. This has been TERRENTINO on you.